Mr. Hanson taught ag from 63. Every farm kid in the county came through. He said it wasn't teaching, called it showing how to weld a gate and treat a sickly cow. 37 years behind that desk, Mr. Hanson taught us all the rest. First day of FFA, he'd always say, farming feeds the world and gets no pay. In respect that matches what it gives, your job is showing everyone who lives in cities what a farmer really is. Mr. Hanson, everything was his. The ag teacher, Mr. Hanson's name. The ag teacher, nothing ever came easy in his classroom or his barn. He taught us farming like he taught us yarn. Spinning tight and useful, built to last. The ag teacher showed us how to cast a future from the seeds that we were given. The ag teacher showed us how to keep on living. Tom became a rancher, I'm a farmer. Bobby went to college, got a charter in agricultural business in the state. Mr. Hanson at our graduation gate shook our hands and said, boys, don't forget, the ag teacher hasn't done it yet. Hanson passed on Tuesday in the spring. Planting weekend, every farmer's thing was happening, but half the county stopped. Tractors parked and every plan was dropped for 2 hours of a funeral for one man. The ag teacher, nobody better than the ag teacher, Mr. Hanson's name. The ag teacher, nothing ever came easy in his classroom or his barn. He taught us farming like he taught us yarn. Spinning tight and useful, built to last. The ag teacher showed us how to cast a future from the seeds that we were given. The ag teacher showed us how to keep on living. New ag teacher started in the fall. Young guy, 23, first time and all. I stopped by with a casserole and said, son, Mr. Hanson's walking with you ahead. Every day you teach, he's in the room. The ag teacher never left. There's always room. Oh, the ag teacher, Mr. Hanson's name. The ag teacher, nothing ever came easy in his classroom or his barn. He taught us farming like he taught us yarn. Spinning tight and useful, built to last. The ag teacher showed us how to cast a future from the seeds that we were given. The ag teacher showed us how to keep on living. The ag teacher, tractor stop for him. That says everything. Well, corn. Something cracked and something ground. Worst possible unholy sound. Combine stopped dead in the road. Harvest race just got real slow. Call the dealer, hold time long. 30 minutes, hold time song. Finally got a technician live. Said he'd see what he could give. By way of parts, say Thursday noon. Thursday noon is way too soon. Too late, I said, what do I do? He said, sir, that's up to you. The combine broke down in the field. The combine broke down, no more yield. Till the dealer gets his parts in line. The combine broke down, harvest time waits for nobody and nothing at all. The combine broke down in the fall. Called Tom, called Earl, called everyone. The combine broke down. What's to be done? Earl showed up at 2 o'clock. Tom came over around the block. A three-way with his combine red. Said, let's run your field instead of standing here and watching rain. The combine broke down, Earl's to blame for nothing but Tom's here, and so let's start the combine and go. 3 combines by the close of day. Every neighbor from halfway across the county came and ran. The finest harvest ever planned. Without a plan, the combine broke and brought the whole community spoke. Together louder than it's been. Best harvest breakdown I've seen. The combine broke down in the field. The combine broke down, no more yield. Till the dealer gets his parts in line. The combine broke down, harvest time waits for nobody and nothing at all. The combine broke down in the fall. Called Tom, called Earl, called everyone. The combine broke down. What's to be done? New combine came in March next year. Best machine I bought, I fear. But I still think about that day. The old one broke and showed the way. Neighbors work when neighbors need. The combine broke and planted seed of something better than a machine. Best breakdown I have ever seen. The combine broke down in the field. The combine broke down, no more yield. Till the dealer gets his parts in line. The combine broke down, harvest time waits for nobody and nothing at all. The combine broke down in the fall. Called Tom, called Earl, called everyone. The combine broke down. What's to be done? The combine broke down. Tom and Earl showed up. Best harvest ever. Hey! Hey! Ooh, yeah! Hey! August heat and sawdust in the air. County fair's back and we don't care that the Ferris wheel is old and slow. That's the only place in town to go. Met her by the pie contest at 3. She was judging and she looked at me. Her name was Annie, blue ribbon in hand. Best apple pie in all this farming land. I said, Annie, can I buy you a lit something like a spark. That was 30 years ago, last fall, and his pie still wins them all. Kids grew up and showed their hogs and more. County fair, the thing we're living for. Every August when the sawdust spreads, county fair still fills our hearts and heads. Annie judges pies and I eat them all. She says, Raymond, you'll be round by fall. Well, I say, Annie, every pie you make is worth whatever toll it's going to take. She laughs and that laugh hasn't changed one bit. County fair, that's where our story fit. County fair, hottest week in July. County fair, blue ribbon and pie. County fair, Annie by the gate. County fair, I showed up too late. Every other year I missed my chance. County fair and Annie's last dance. This time I walked her home in the dark. County fair lit something like a spark. People pay for date and naps today. I got Annie for a comb and away down a red dirt road on a summer night. County fair got everything right. County fair, hottest week in July. County fair, blue ribbon and pie. County fair, Annie by the gate. County fair, I showed up too late. County fair, hottest week in July. County fair, blue ribbon and pie. County fair, Annie by the gate. Oh, county fair, I showed up too late. Every other year I missed my chance. County fair and Annie's last dance. This time I walked her home in the dark. County fair lit something like a spark. County fair, Annie still wins every single year. Mm. 63 days since the last rain fell. Corn's past saving and the soybeans tell the same story every morning in the field. Nothing left to do about the yield, except walk the rows and count what's gone. The drought of 2012 just carried on. Call the insurance man on day 42. He walked the fields and did what they all do. Took his pictures, filed his paperwork, said the policy would cover some of the hurt. Not all of it, they never cover all. The drought just watches everything you fall. The drought, 60 days no rain. The drought, farming through the pain of watching what you planted in the spring turn to dust, and what that kind of thing does to a man who's bet his year on seed. The drought, that's the farmer's creed. You plant and hope, and sometimes hope runs dry. The drought, under the same sky. Neighbor Tom came over, brought a casserole. His wife sent it, said she knew the toll the drought years take on families and farms. We sat on the porch and I laid down my arms against the thing I couldn't fight or fix. The drought just does the complicated mix of taking and reminding what you've got is more than what the drought has took a lot. Day 63, the sky turned green and gray. Thunder from the northwest found its way to my front porch, and then the rain came down. Walked out in it, got soaked, walked through town without a reason, just to feel the wet. The drought was over and I don't forget the drought, 60 days no rain. The drought, farming through the pain of watching what you planted in the spring turn to dust, and what that kind of thing does to a man who's bet his year on seed. The drought, that's the farmer's creed. You plant in hope, and sometimes hope runs dry. The drought, under the same sky. I don't know how they do it in the West, where drought years are the standard, not the test. I struggled 63 days and was done. Those men in California plant and run against a drought that never really ends. My hat is off to farmers, they're my friends. The drought, 60 days no rain. The drought, farming through the pain of watching what you planted in the spring turn to dust, and what that kind of thing does to a man who's bet his year on seed. The drought, that's the farmer's creed. You plant in hope, and sometimes hope runs dry. The drought, under the same sky. The drought, day 63, rain came down. Farm report before the dawn. Commodity prices, weather map, cattle futures, rainfall gap. Same voice every morning through. Bob Henderson, he'll see you through. Bob's been on since '84. Every farmer knows the score of what Bob says at 5:15. Best alarm clock there has been on any farm in this whole state. Bob Henderson, never late. The farm report at 5 a.m. The farm report, here we go again. Corn is down and beans are flat. The farm report, what do you think of that? Rain on Friday Friday, cold by Sunday night. The farm report always gets it right. Bob Henderson and his morning voice. The farm report, farmers have no choice but to listen. Bob announced his cattle price one morning. Earl spit his coffee on the corn he just bought. Said that can't be right. Called the elevator left and right. Bob was right. Bob's always right. The farm report, Earl lost that fight. Bob retired last December clear. Sent a card to every farmer here. Said it's been the privilege of my days to be your morning voice through all the haze of markets and the weather and of time. The farm report, Bob, you were sublime. The farm report at 5 a.m. The farm report, here we go again. Corn is down and beans are flat. The farm report, what do you think of that? Rain on Friday, cold by Sunday night. The farm report always gets it right. Bob Henderson and his morning voice. The farm report, farmers have no choice but to listen. New voice on the radio today. Younger guy who does it his own way. I still tune in at 5 a.m. But it ain't quite Bob, it ain't quite them. Some voices fill a room so full. The farm report, that's Bob's pull. The farm report at 5 a.m. The farm report, here we go again. Corn is down and beans are flat. The farm report, what do you think of that? Rain on Friday, cold by Sunday night. The farm report always gets it right. Bob Henderson and his morning voice. The farm report, farmers have no choice but to listen. The farm report, Bob's gone now. Still tune in at 5. Gary's been at the elevator since '82. Every farmer in the county comes to Gary with their grain and their complaints. Gary listens and Gary never faints at the sight of a tough crop or a bad year. Gary at the elevator, always here. Gary tests the moisture on the spot, tells you what you got and what you not. Got enough of when the price is fair. Gary gives the number, doesn't stare at you when the number isn't good. Gary's been through everything he could. The grain elevator man knows everyone. The grain elevator man sees what we've done with every field and season we've put in. The grain elevator man, where does he begin? Knowing all our business, all our yields, every bushel from every one of our fields. The grain elevator man, Gary, he's the one who knows more about farming than anyone. Gary told me once in confidence slow, he'd seen 6 families lose, it had to go. And 20 come through bad years and survive. The ones that made it all had one thing live inside them that the others didn't keep. Gary said they never once lost sleep over what they couldn't fix that day. The grain elevator man, that's what he'd say. Gary's retiring in the fall, they said. 38 years standing in the shed, checking grain for half the county here. Retirement party, biggest of the year. Every farmer who had ever rode their truck across his scale came and told Gary what it meant to have him there. The grain elevator man, beyond compare. The grain elevator man knows everyone. The grain elevator man sees what we've done with every field and season we've put in. The grain elevator man, where does he begin? Knowing all our business, all our yields, every bushel from every one of our fields. The grain elevator man, Gary, he's the one who knows more about farming than anyone. New guy started Monday, seems alright, but Gary's shadow falls across the light of the scale house every morning still. The grain elevator man always will. The grain elevator man knows everyone. The grain elevator man sees what we've done with every field and season we've put in. The grain elevator man, where does he begin? Knowing all our business, all our yields, every bushel from every one of our fields. The grain elevator man, Gary, he's the one who knows more about farming than anyone. The grain elevator man. Gary's retired now, scale still knows his name. It rained by Thursday afternoon. 300 acres and it's Wednesday almost noon. Combine running full capacity and flat, no stop for lunch today, and that is that. Weather waits for nobody and rain on cut wheat means all this work is sitting in defeat. Called my son in from the grain cart to the cab, said, boy, this is the lesson they don't have in any agricultural college in the state. When weather's coming, you don't stop and wait. You run the machine till something falls apart. The harvest race is where you find your heart. The harvest race against the coming rain. The harvest race to beat that weather plane. The harvest race, the combine screaming loud. The harvest race, eyes on that thundercloud. Every farmer knows this feeling in his bones. The harvest race and everything he owns is riding on the next 200 acres there. The harvest race, farming isn't fair. Neighbor Tom came over with his combine red, said, I heard your weather, heard what someone said about Thursday rain, and I got mine all in. I'll run your east field if you wanna begin. On the west 200 we'll get done by 9. The harvest race race is better with some help tonight. Wednesday midnight, both combined, shut down clean. 300 acres of the finest wheat I've seen in the bin and top before the first drop fell. Thursday morning, rain came down like something fell from somewhere very high and very wet. The harvest race, the best day I've had yet. The harvest race against the coming rain. The harvest race to beat that weather plane. The harvest race to come by screaming loud. The harvest race, eyes on that thundercloud. Every farmer knows this feeling in his bones. The harvest race and everything he owns is riding on the next 200 acres there. The harvest race, farming isn't fair. Tom and I sat on the tailgate Thursday morn, watching rain fall on already harvested corn. I mean, we drank coffee in the rain. Neither one of us would ever complain about the harvest race because we won. Tom said same time next year when it's done. The harvest race against the coming rain. The harvest race to beat that weather plane. The harvest race to come by screaming loud. The harvest race, eyes on that thundercloud. Every farmer knows this feeling in his bones. The harvest race and everything he owns is riding on the next 200 acres there. The harvest race, farming isn't fair. The harvest race, beat the rain. Tom's coffee never tasted better. The fields are ready and the sky is clear. Best planting day in 20 years is finally here. Walked out to the barn and climbed up in the seat. Turned the key and got a click and nothing complete. Nothing, not a cough, not a rumble, not a wheeze. John Deere sitting there as dead as you please. Hey! Call the dealer, Jim, he said he'd come by noon. Is 7 hours off, I need this done by June, which starts tomorrow and the forecast says by 3. Rain is coming in and it won't care about me or my John Deere or my planting schedule there. The John Deere won't start and I'm pulling out my hair. The John Deere won't start, Lord have mercy today. The John Deere won't start, getting in the way of everything I planned since the 1st of March. The John Deere won't start, the irony is harsh. Best planting day in 20 years right here. And the John Deere won't start, that's farming out fear. She's green and she's yellow and she's dead as a rock. The John Deere won't start and it's 5 o'clock. Earl, who's got a case-eyed red. He drove it over laughing till his face went red. Said, that's what you get for buying green machines. I said, Earl, your timing and your humor convenes into something I can't say in front of the kids. He just laughed and planted while I lifted lids. Jimmy showed at noon with a part from the store. Said it was a fuel pump, seen it before. $47 and the thing came alive. Lost half a morning, but I'll probably survive. Earl drove home waving with that big case grin. The John Deere started and I planted it in. The John Deere Deere won't start. Lord have mercy today, the John Deere won't start. Getting in the way of everything I planned since the 1st of March. The John Deere won't start, the irony is harsh. Best planting day in 20 years right here, and the John Deere won't start. That's farming I fear. She's green and she's yellow and she's dead as a rock. The John Deere won't start, and it's 5 o'clock. Earl came over Sunday with a peace offering pie. His wife baked it, said, boys, it's all just a guy thing, competing over colors red and green. I said, Earl, your wife is smarter than we've been. The John Deere won't start. Lord have mercy today, the John Deere won't start. Getting in the way of everything I planned since the 1st of March. The John Deere won't start, the irony is harsh. Best planting day in 20 years right here, and the John Deere won't start. That's farming I fear. She's green and she's yellow and she's dead as a rock. The John Deere won't start, and it's 5 o'clock. Wait, John Deere won't start. Wait, Earl's still laughing, but I got my field in. For sale sign went up on Tuesday morn, in Jimmy's place, the farm where he was born. 800 acres, farmhouse, 2 big barns. Jimmy's selling and it breaks my arms to wave at him across the fence no more. The last farm on the road just closed its door. Jimmy's 68 and done alone. Sons move west, won't come back to home. Corporation offered twice the price. Jimmy said he'd thought about it twice. Said, I hate to, but I need the rest. The last farm on the road, Jimmy did his best. For sale, the last farm on the road, another tale of a family working land for years. The last farm on the road brings the tears. Not for Jimmy, Jimmy will be fine, for the land that loses Jimmy's line of knowing what it needs and when and how. The last farm on the road, I miss it now. Helped him move on Saturday with Tom. Took the furniture and family album, photographs and tools his daddy kept. Jimmy hugged me at the door and wept. One time only, then he straightened up. The last farm on the road, fill the cup. Corporation planted it in spring, drone and GPS and everything. No coffee at the fence at 7 sharp. Nobody who knows where the fences are that need fixing after heavy rain. The last farm on the road won't be the same. The last farm on the road going up for sale. The last farm on the road, another tale of a family working land for years. 'The last farm on the road brings the tears. knowing what it needs and when and how. The last farm on the road, I miss it now. Jimmy called from Arizona last week, said the weather's warm and mild and sweet. Said he misses mud season every spring. I said, Jimmy, that's a farming thing. He laughed and said, I know. The last farm on the road let Jimmy go. The last farm on the road going up for sale. The last farm on the road, another tale of a family working land for years. The last farm on the road brings the tears. Not for Jimmy, Jimmy will be fine. For the land that loses Jimmy's line of knowing what it needs and when and how. The last farm on the road, I miss it now. The last farm on the road, Jimmy's in Arizona. Land doesn't know him anymore. Sherman's been my bull for 17. Best looking Angus that you've ever seen, or used to be when he was in his prime. Now Sherman moves a little slow on time, but Sherman knows his job and does it still. The old bull Sherman always will. They said Sherman ought to be replaced. Younger bull would keep the herd well paced. I said, Doc, you tell Sherman that yourself. Doc looked at Sherman on the highest shelf of the pasture fence and changed his mind. The old bull, one of a kind. The old bull Sherman standing in the field. The old bull Sherman with his stubborn will. 17 years on this farm with me. The old bull Sherman, let him be. He's not as fast as once upon a time. The old bull Sherman still in his prime. In his opinion, and I won't argue that, the old bull Sherman, that's where we're at. Got a young bull in the south pasture now, both of them working out somehow. Sherman supervises from the gate. Young bull works, Sherman's doing great as a consultant in his golden years. The old bull Sherman, nobody interferes. Wife says Sherman thinks he's people now. Comes to the fence for scratching and a vow of continuing attention every day. I say, honey, Sherman's earned his say in how this farm is run and how it goes. The old bull Sherman, everybody knows. The old bull Sherman standing in the field. The old bull Sherman with his stubborn will. 17 years on this farm with me. The old bull Sherman, let him be. He's not as fast as once upon a time. The old bull Sherman still in his prime. In his opinion, and I I won't argue that. The old bull Sherman, that's where we're at. Earl said, sell him. I said, Earl knows some things on a farm you just don't let go. Sherman's family, and that ends the chat. Earl understood. Earl's got a dog like that. The old bull Sherman standing in the field. The old bull Sherman with his stubborn will. 17 years on this farm with me. The old bull Sherman, let him be. He's not as fast as once upon a time. The old bull Sherman still in his prime. In his opinion, and I won't argue that. The old bull Sherman, that's where we're at. The old bull Sherman, still at the gate, still the boss. First row every April same, I stop the tractor, say his name, thank him for the soil and seed, ask him for the rain I need. Not more than the crop requires, just enough for what aspires in the ground to find the light. The prayer before planting done right. Dad taught me this in '72. Said, boy, before the planter moves through that first row, bow your head right here. This land is borrowed, make that clear. To yourself and to the one who made the rain and made the sun. The prayer before planting every spring, the most important farming thing. The prayer before planting, head bowed low. The prayer before planting, let it grow. Whatever you see fit to give. The prayer before planting, let us live within the season's grace and stay. The prayer before planting every May, between a farmer and the sky above. The prayer before planting is all love. Droughts and floods and markets wrong, years that nearly broke me all along. But never once I skipped the prayer. First row every spring, still there, with my head down and my engine still. The prayer before planting always will. My daughter watched me do it last spring, asked me what I was saying everything. I told her what my dad had told. She bowed her head, 8 years old. Said her own version, short and sweet. The prayer before planting, now complete. The prayer before planting, head bowed low. The prayer before planting, let it grow. Whatever you see fit to give. The prayer before planting, let us live. Within the season's grace and stay. The prayer before planting every May. Between a farmer and the sky above. The prayer before planting is all love. I don't preach to anyone out here. Every farmer prays in their own gear. Of language and of faith and in their way. The prayer before planting's here to stay. For me and for the daughter who plant on. The prayer before planting, never gone. The prayer before planting, head bowed low. The prayer before planting, let it grow. Whatever you see fit to give. The prayer before planting, let us live. Within the season's grace and stay. The prayer before planting every May. Between a farmer and the sky above. The prayer before planting is all love. The prayer before planting, first row every spring. Always will be. February 1st, his truck pulls in. Same time every year begins. Dave from Pioneer with his catalog. Coffee on the porch and I'm agog at how he finds new ways to save. Same seeds cost more again today. Dave's a good man, Dave's alright. Dave sells seed from dawn to night. Knows my farm like his own hand. Knows exactly what my acres plan before I do, and that's the skill. Dave the seed man fits the bill. The seed salesman's coming up the road. The seed salesman carrying his load of samples and promises of yield. The seed salesman knows my every field better than I know myself some days. The seed salesman earns his pay February 1st. Same truck, same Dave. The seed salesman, best friend that I have. Spent 3 hours going row by row. Dave said this variety will grow 2 bushels better on your South Hill ground. I said, Dave, how much? He wrote it down. I said, Dave, that's steep. He smiled and said, 2 bushels more will pay for it and spread year. Dave knew that before he shifted gear into the driveway. That's the game we play, the seed salesman and the farmer's way of negotiating what we always buy. The seed salesman, neither of us lie. The seed salesman's coming up the road. The seed salesman carrying his load of samples and a promises of yield. The seed salesman knows my every field better than I know myself. Some days the seed salesman earns his pay February 1st. Same truck, same day. The seed salesman, best friend that I have. Dave retired last spring, sent a card, said his knees couldn't handle the yard of every farm in 3 counties. More new guys showed up I'd never seen before. I bought the same seeds from his hand, but it ain't the same without Dave's plan. The seed salesman's coming up the road. The seed salesman carrying his load of samples and a promises of yield. The seed salesman knows my every field better than I know myself. Some days the seed salesman earns his pay February 1st. Same truck, same Dave. The seed salesman, best friend that I have. The seed salesman, same seeds, same price, same coffee, same porch. Doc Linda's number's on my wall, been the first and only call I make when something's going wrong. 3 a.m. and the night is long. Heifer down and Doc comes through. There's no vet in the world like you. 20 years she's made this drive, getting here to keep things alive. On my farm at every hour got invented. 3 a.m. with coffee unintended. Sleep on her eyes but hands so sure. Doc Linda always finds the cure. The vet who comes at 3 a.m., the vet who comes again and again. When the calf is coming wrong and slow, the vet who comes in rain and snow. Doc Linda in her truck and boots, the vet who comes and always suits up even when the call is rough. The vet who comes, she's made of stuff. Lost a cow in 09, Linda stayed 2 hours past the point where most had made the call to let it go, and she stayed on. Said I don't leave till it's over and done. Sat with me out by the barn that night. The vet who comes is always right. Linda's daughter's in vet school now. Said she wants to work with hog and cow, just like her mother did these years. Linda called me up through happy tears. Said she's gonna work this county through. The vet who comes, it runs in the blood too. The vet who comes at 3 a.m. The vet who comes again and again. When the calf is coming wrong and slow, the vet who comes in rain and snow. Truck and boots, the vet who comes and always suits up even when the call is rough. The vet who comes, she's made of stuff. They say that farming's a lonely life, between the seasons and the strife. The vet who comes keeps me company. The vet who comes at 3 a.m. The vet who comes again and again. When the calf is coming wrong and slow, the vet who comes in rain and snow. Doc Linda in a truck and boots, the vet who comes and always suits up even when the call is rough. The vet who comes, she's made of stuff. The vet who comes, Doc Linda, 3 a.m. hero. Check the board at 6 this morning, $3.15 for my corn. Cost me $4.50 just to grow. $3.15, there you go. Caught Earl laughing, cause what else? $3.15 on the shelves. Earl said his beans were even worse. $8 flat could be a curse, or just the market being what it is. A mystery nobody's solved in this business of farming since the start. $3 a bushel, farming's art. $3 a bushel, that's what they pay. $3 a bushel, have a nice day. From the elevator man with his straight face on. $3 a bushel, the margin's gone, but I'll plant again in April just the same. $3 a bushel is just the name of this particular year's particular game. $3 a bushel, tomorrow might change. Gary said the future's looking up. I said, Gary, fill my coffee cup again and tell me that in planting time. He said, honestly, I think we'll climb to maybe $4.50 by July. $3 a bushel, worth a try. Wife said, honey, maybe take a job. I said, honey, farming's in my blood. She said, blood don't pay the propane bill. I said, honey, let me check the till. One more time she laughed, cause what else do $3 a bushel farmers do? $3 a bushel, that's what they pay. $3 a bushel, have a nice day. From the The margin's gone, but I'll plant again in April just the same. $3 a bushel is just the name of this particular year's particular game. $3 a bushel, tomorrow might change. Grocery store sells a box of flakes, $4.99 for what it takes. 10 cents of corn to make and sell. $3 a bushel, go figure well. $3 a bushel, that's what they pay. $3 a bushel, have a nice day. From the elevator man with his straight face on. $3 a bushel, the margin's gone, but I'll plant again in April just the same. $3 a bushel is just the name of this particular year's particular game. $3 a bushel, tomorrow might change. $3 a bushel, Gary says July I'll plant anyway. Sirens going off at 2 p.m. Sky turned green and mean and dark again. Radio said funnel cloud touching down 3 miles west of our little town. Kids were at the school, I called the wife. This is one of those moments in your life. What? Got the cattle moving to the barn. Everything that matters on this farm is either breathing or it's rooted deep. Equipment's insured and that stuff keeps. Wife got home and kids were on the bus. Tornado coming, don't discuss. Tornado warning, sky gone wrong. Tornado warning, won't be long. Basement door is open, get on down. Tornado warning, it hit town. Heard it overhead like a freight train sound. Tornado warning, hold your ground. 10 minutes later, silence everywhere. Tornado warning, we were still there. Walked outside, the 3 big oaks were gone. The barn roof lifted, mostly still on. Corn was flattened in the northeast field. That's a quarter of our annual yield. But the house stood and the family's fine. Tornado warning, drew the line. Neighbors showed up with the chainsaws loud. Tom and Earl and half the farming crowd. 3 days clearing what the wind laid down. Best people in this farming town. Tornado takes, but neighbors give it back. Tornado warning, we're on track. Tornado warning, sky gone wrong. Tornado warning, won't be long. Basement door is open, get on down. Tornado warning, it hit town. Heard it overhead like a freight train sound. Tornado warning, hold your ground. 10 minutes later, silence everywhere. Tornado warning, we were still there. Insurance man came Tuesday in his car, walked the fields and said, son, here you are, gonna get a check and rebuild right. Tornado warning, farmer in the county thrilled to see whose tractor pulls a sled the most. Earl's been talking since March he'll coast to victory in the stock class blue. Tractor pull Saturday, me and you. Tom showed up with his case all shine. Earl pulled in with his green machine fine. Both of them had been up since 4, tweaking carburetors, checking more than regulations probably allow. Tractor pull Saturday, here's the how. Tractor pull Saturday at the fair. Tractor pull Saturday, everyone's there. Diesel smoking, sawdust in the air. Tractor pull Saturday, nobody's fair. Earl against Tom in the final round. Tractor pull Saturday, that sweet sound of an engine giving everything it's got. Tractor pull Saturday, like it or not. Earl went first and pulled 200 feet. Crowd went wild, hard to beat. Tom climbed up and set his throttle wide. Engine screaming with its farming pride. 203 feet in the final pass. Tractor pull Saturday, Tom's in first class. Earl took it well, bought Tom a beer. Said the same thing every single year. Wait till next year with my new machine. Tom said, Earl, you said that since 16. They laughed and drank and talked all day. Tractor pull Saturday's best that way. Tractor pull Saturday at the fair. Tractor pull Saturday, everyone's there. Diesel smoking, sawdust in the air. Tractor pull Saturday, nobody's fair. Earl against Tom in the final round. Tractor pull Saturday, that sweet sound of an engine giving everything it's got. Tractor pull Saturday, like it or not. Kids grew up watching Earl and Tom. Now they're pulling too. The circle's done. Come back round to every generation. Tractor pull Saturday, our foundation. Tractor pull Saturday at the fair. Tractor pull Saturday, everyone's there. Diesel smoking, sawdust in the air. Tractor pull Saturday, nobody's fair. Earl against Tom in the final round. Tractor pull Saturday, that sweet sound of an engine giving everything it's got. Tractor pull Saturday, like it or not. Tractor pull Saturday, Tom won again. Earl's already planning. Since the 4th of July night. Thump one this morning, the sound was true. Watermelon weather, nothing left to do but load the truck and head to town. Watermelon weather, sitting up and down. Yeah, kids ride on the tailgate into town. Watermelon stand outside the Crown hardware store like every August since my daddy sold them here. No evidence of anything but summer at its best. Watermelon Watermelon weather, forget the rest. Watermelon weather, hot and sweet. Watermelon weather, can't be beat. Red inside and cold from the creek. Watermelon weather, this is the week. August at its finest, summer's peak. Watermelon weather is what we seek. All the other 11 months of toil. Watermelon weather, red dirt soil. Mrs. Henderson buys 6 every year, says her grandkids come and it's the clear highlight of their summer, visiting here. Watermelon weather and the kids appear from the city with their faces wide. Watermelon weather, farm and pride. Sold out by noon on a Saturday, clear. Fastest selling watermelons this year. Earl bought 4 and said you grew them right. I said, Earl, that's the red dirt soil's might, not mine. The dirt deserves the credit here. Watermelon weather, best time of year. Watermelon weather, hot and sweet. Watermelon weather, can't be beat. Red inside and cold from the creek. Watermelon weather, this is the week. August at its finest, summer's peak. Watermelon weather is what we seek. All the other 11 months of toil. Watermelon weather, red dirt soil. Seed catalog says try something new. Yellow flesh or seedless coming through. I say no, red and seeded every time. Watermelon weather, that's my rhyme, and I'm staying with it till the end. Watermelon weather, round the bend. Watermelon weather, hot and sweet. Watermelon weather, can't be beat. Red inside and cold from the creek. Watermelon weather, this is the week. Hey, August at its finest, summer's peak. Watermelon weather is what we seek. All the other 11 months of toil. Watermelon weather, red dirt soil. Watermelon weather, sold out by noon. See you next August.
Dad said, honey, take the weekend off. I said, Dad, I haven't done that soft thing since I was maybe 17. This farm won't run on what might have been. Saturday a rest, there's work to do. Born to run this farm through and through. Brothers went to college, went away. I stayed back and worked it every day. Not because I had to, had my choice. Because this red dirt land had a voice that spoke to me at 5 a.m. clear. Born to run this farm, always been here. Born to run this farm, not your own hand. Got a daughter now who's 4 years old, follows me around in the morning cold. Says, Mama, can I drive the tractor too? I said, honey, soon. Same thing Dad told me through. Every generation hands it on. Born to run this farm, the cycle's drawn. Born to run this farm, not born to leave. Born to run this farm, you better believe. I know every acre, every low wet spot. Born to run this farm, give it all I've got. From the fence line to the furthest field. Born to run this farm, best yield any daughter ever gave her dad. Born to run this farm, best life I've had. People ask if farming's hard for a woman alone. I say farming's hard for anyone who's grown enough to know what hard means, man or not. Born to run this farm, that's all I've got to say to anyone who asks me why. Born to run this farm beneath this sky. Born to run this farm, not born to leave. Born to run this farm, you better believe. I know every acre, every low wet spot. Born to run this farm, give it all I've got. From the fence line to the furthest field. Born to run this farm, best yield any daughter ever gave her dad. Born to run this farm, best life I've had. Born to run this farm. Daughters watching, cycle keeps going.
Yeah! Sunday service ends at 10:30. Everybody's heading to the den of the fellowship hall out the back. Somebody's got chicken in a stack of foil pans and biscuits on the side. Church potluck, there's nowhere left to hide. Mildred brought her green bean casserole, same one that she's brought since I was old enough to know that green beans don't belong in a casserole. But Mildred's strong in her convictions and her recipe. Chicken and biscuits is enough for me. Chicken and biscuits after Sunday church. Chicken and biscuits left you in the lurch. If you're late because Earl takes your spot. Chicken and biscuits while they're still hot. Mildred's casserole and Pastor Dave's ham. Chicken and biscuits, that's who we am. Farming folk who feed each other right. Chicken and biscuits every Sunday of my life. Pastor Dave said grace for 7 minutes. Everybody's stomach had its limits by minute 3, but nobody moved. His grace this week was particularly grooved into something long and agricultural. Bless the planters and combined mechanical. Ate 3 plates and felt no guilt at all. Farming burns the calories in fall. That's my excuse and I'm staying with it. Mildred watched me take the casserole and fit another scoop up on my plate and smiled. Chicken and biscuits drove me wild. Chicken and biscuits after Sunday church. Chicken and biscuits left you in the lurch. If you're late because Earl takes your spot. Chicken and biscuits while they're still hot. Mildred's casserole and Pastor Dave's ham. Chicken and biscuits, that's who we am. Farming folk who feed each other right. Chicken and biscuits every Sunday of my life. They got a new Italian place in town. $40 and they look you down. If you ask for more bread, I've been told. Chicken and biscuits, 40 years I'm old in my ways, and I'll stay that way. Chicken and biscuits after Sunday church. Chicken and biscuits left you in the lurch. If you're late because Earl takes your spot. Chicken and biscuits while they're still hot. Mildred's casserole and Pastor Dave's ham. Hey, chicken and biscuits, that's who we am. Farming folk who feed each other right. Chicken and biscuits every Sunday of my life. Chicken and biscuits, Mildred smiling. Earl got there first again. Yeah. 6 a.m. in the parking lot is full. 7 pickups ranging from the new to the dope. Worn out kind that's seen 100,000 miles. Inside the co-op, everybody smiles, because the coffee's free and Earl is holding court about the rain last Tuesday and his short corn that's looking better than it had to ride. Coffee at the co-op, everything's alright. Old Ray sits beside the window facing east. Been coming here since Nixon at the very least. He doesn't say a lot, but when he does, you'd better write it down, because it was worth more than any market report they sell. Old Ray and his coffee and the things he'll tell. Coffee at the co-op, that's where farmers go. Coffee at the co-op, everything you know about the weather and the markets and the land. Coffee at the co-op, that's where farmers stand together in the morning before the day begins. Coffee at the co-op, where the county wins or loses or discusses what to do. Coffee at the co-op, I'll save a cup for you. New kid Tommy just got his first place, inherited his uncle's land and wore the face of someone overwhelmed before it starts. Earl put a coffee in his hands and parts of 30 years of farming in one sentence came: son, the land is patient, play its game. 7:30 and the lot starts clearing out. Tractors need their drivers without any doubt about what needs doing on a May morning clear. But everybody's back tomorrow, same time here, same coffee, same complaint, same Earl holding court. Coffee at the co-op, farming's best resort. Coffee at the co-op, that's where farmers go. Coffee at the co-op, everything you know about the weather and the markets and the land. Coffee at the co-op, that's where farmers stand together in the morning before the day begins. Coffee at the co-op, where the county wins or loses or discusses what to do. Coffee at the co-op, I'll save a cup for you. They talk about the internet replacing this, the apps and the AI and all of the bliss of data-driven farming at your fingertips. I say, you can't replace the coffee sips beside a man who's farmed this ground for years. Coffee at the co-op, no algorithm hears what old Ray says on a Tuesday in the rain. Coffee at the co-op brings me back again. Coffee at the co-op, hey, that's where farmers go. Coffee at the co-op, hey, everything you know about the weather and the markets and the land. Coffee at the co-op, that's where farmers stand together in the morning before the day begins. Coffee at the co-op, where the county wins or loses or discusses what to do. Coffee at the co-op, I'll save a cup for you. Coffee at the co-op. Earl's still talking, old Ray just nodded. Every fall when harvest done, Earl invites us everyone who helped him through the season's run for chili on a Sunday fun. Earl's famous chili secret recipe, been asking him for 30 years from me. 8 kinds of pepper, that's for sure. 2 kinds of meat and something more that Earl won't say, but we suspect old Jimmy's hot sauce has some effect. Earl says the recipe dies with him. Earl's famous chili, full to the brim. Earl's famous chili on a fall Sunday night. Earl's famous chili, first bowl feels right. Second bowl, you feel the heat arrive. Third bowl of Earl's chili, you're alive in ways you weren't before you sat. Earl's famous chili, what do you think of that? Best chili in 3 counties or maybe more. Earl's famous chili, that's what neighbors are for. Doc Linda said Earl's chili cleared a sinus condition she had feared. Wouldn't shift all winter, 2 bowls flat. Fixed it, she said, and that was that. Earl said, see, I told you all along, Earl's famous chili can't be wrong. Asked his wife one time, what's in it true? She said, honey, I have got no clue. Earl locks me out the kitchen when he starts, says some recipes of private arts. I said, ma'am, I understand that well. Earl's famous chili, I'll never tell if I ever find out which I want. Earl's famous chili on a fall Sunday night. Earl's famous chili, first bowl feels right. Second bowl, you feel the heat arrive. Third bowl of Earl's chili, you're alive in ways you weren't before you sat. Earl's famous chili, what do you think of that? Best chili in 3 counties or maybe more. Earl's famous chili, that's what neighbors are for. Earl turned 70 last September, clear. Kids threw him a party. Everyone here brought chili, all of them, every pot. None of them came close to what Earl's got. Earl tasted each and smiled and said, good effort, everybody. Now go ahead and eat mine, 'cause yours ain't ready yet. Earl's famous chili, best we'll ever get. Earl's famous chili on a fall Sunday night. Earl's famous chili, first bowl feels right. Second bowl, you feel the heat arrive. Third bowl of Earl's chili, you're alive in ways you What do you think of that? Best chili in 3 counties or maybe more. Earl's famous chili, that's what neighbors are for. Earl's famous chili, a recipe dies with him, worth every bowl. Signed 50 cows and a prayer and a piece of my mind. Gone to the auctioneer who sold them to me. 50 cows and a prayer, that's farming for free. Nobody gives you anything out here. 50 cows and a prayer, and the whole first year. Lost 8 calves that winter, learned the hard way. Vet so much she knew my voice each day. By March I knew more than the books had said. By May I had a handle and a barn that fed. 50 minus 8 plus 21 born. 50 cows and a prayer through the cold and the storm. 50 cows and a prayer, that's where it starts. 50 cows and a prayer, and breaking hearts over calves that didn't make it through the cold. 50 cows and a prayer, and getting old before your time from worry and from work. 50 cows and a prayer, don't you ever shirk the calling that you answered with that loan. 50 cows and a prayer made this farm my home. 10 years in I had 200 head. Paid the bank in full and bought instead the 40 acres Jimmy had next door. 50 cows and a prayer became much more than anyone who knew me thought it would. 50 cows and a prayer, farming's good. Son asked me last summer how I knew back then that this was what I'd make it through. I told him, son, I didn't know at all. 50 cows and a prayer and a possible fall into nothing, but you bet it anyway. 50 cows and a prayer got me here today. 50 cows and a prayer, that's where it starts. 50 cows and a prayer, and breaking hearts over calves that didn't make it through the cold. 50 cows and a prayer, and getting old before your time from worry and from work. 50 cows and a prayer, don't you ever shirk the calling that you answered with that loan. 50 cows and a prayer made this farm my home. Anybody thinking about farming, hear me now. It's not romance, it's not pretty, here's the how. You bet everything and lose some every year. 50 cows and a prayer, and you stay here. 50 cows and a prayer, that's where it starts. 50 cows and a prayer, and breaking hearts over calves that didn't make it through the cold. 50 cows and a prayer, and getting old before your time from worry and from work. 50 cows and a prayer, don't you ever shirk the calling that you answered with that loan. 50 cows and a prayer made this farm my home. 50 cows and a prayer, 200 now, still praying. before 1904 with a mule and mower. Stubborn with and since they always said, now I'm planting in the rows he led. 100 and some years ago today, 4 generations deep and here to stay. Grandfather built the barn that's standing still, poured the concrete floor against his will. Said wood was fine, great-grandma said concrete. Great-grandma won and now it beats everything the weather throws its way. 4 generations and she had to say, 4 generations deep in this red soil, 4 generations of the honest toil of planting and of praying and of loss. 4 generations carrying the cross of a family farm and changing times. 4 generations writing different rhymes on the same old land beneath the same old sky. 4 generations deep and asking why would anyone walk away? Dad added the machine shed in 72, said the equipment needed a home too. I added irrigation in 08. My daughter says she's adding something great when it's her turn, and I believe she will. 4 generations deep and counting still. Old photo in the kitchen shows them all. Great-grandfather in front of the barn wall. Same barn, same field, visible behind. 4 generations in that frame combined. I look at it some mornings just to feel. 4 generations deep and this is real. 4 generations deep in this red soil. 4 generations of the honest toil of planting and of praying and of loss. 4 generations carrying the cross of a family farm and changing times. 4 generations writing different rhymes on the same old land beneath the same old sky. 4 generations deep and asking why would anyone walk away? Answer is they wouldn't. Answer's clear. 4 generations held by something here, past the money and the market and the drought. 4 generations, that's what love's about. 4 generations deep in this red soil. 4 generations of the honest toil of planting and of praying and of loss. 4 generations carrying the cross of a family farm and changing times. 4 generations writing different rhymes on the same old land beneath the same old sky. 4 generations deep and asking why would anyone walk away? 4 generations deep, same barn still standing. 5th one's coming. cut hay in the morning air, best perfume that you'll find anywhere. Swather running since the break of dawn, rows of green laid down and moving on. 2 days drying if the sun holds through. Hay and day, there's work for me and you. Son's on the baler, daughter raking clean, finest farming team I've ever seen. Wife is driving the elevator high, stacking bales against the August sky. Family farming at its very best. Hay and day, forget about the rest. Hay and day in the middle of July. Hay and day beneath the cloudless sky. Smell of hay and diesel in the heat. Hay and day, nothing more complete than a family working field to barn. Hay and day, rolling out the yarn of everything a farming life can give. Hay and day is how we choose to live. Lunch and sandwiches under the elm tree. Been doing this since 1973, when my dad put me on the elevator young. Hay and day, the first song I ever sung was on a hay wagon at 10 years old. Hay and day, that story needs retold. By evening, every bale is in the mold. Shut the barn doors, don't ask me how. We do it every year, and every year my back says, boy, you're not young here, but my heart says, do it all again. Hay and day, the finest day of wind. Choose to live. People buy their hay from someone else, stack it neatly on a metal shelf. Don't know the field it grew in or the rain. Hay and day means knowing every grain. Hay and day in the middle of July. Hay and day beneath the cloudless sky. Smell of hay and diesel in the heat. Hay and day, nothing more complete than a family working field to barn. Hay and day, rolling out the yarn of everything a farming life can give. Hay and day is how we choose to live. Hay and day, barn is full, back hurts, but heart doesn't. Third week of April and the soil Tim's right. Been checking it since March every morning light. 55 degrees at 2-inch depth today. Planting day, there's nothing else to say except get in the tractor and go. Winter's been long enough, time to let it grow. Son's in the planter, daughter running grain. Wife is on the phone tracking the next rain. It might show up on Saturday, they say. We got 5 days and that is planting day. Coffee in the thermos, sandwiches on back rains fall. Radio's on in the cab playing something good. Seeds going in the ground like it always should. When the conditions are this right and this complete, planting day from sunrise to the heat of stars coming out and the tractor lights on. Planting day until the planting's done. By Thursday night the last field's in the ground. Shut the tractor off and listen to the sound of April crickets. And now somewhere, stand there in the dark and breathe the air of everything that might become by fall. Planting day was worth it all. Planting day, best day of the year. Planting day, everything is clear. What you doing and why you do it still. Planting day, going over every hill of this farm that I was born to work and keep. Planting day, no time for sleep. 16 hours of daylight, use them all. Planting day, before the next rains fall. People ask me why I farm when margin's thin, when weather takes and markets never win. In favor of the man behind the wheel, I tell them stand here planting day and feel the seed go in the ground and understand why farmers never give up on this land. Planting day, best day of the year. Planting day, everything is clear. What you doing and why you do it still. Planting day, going over every hill of this farm that I was born to work and keep. Planting day, no time for sleep. 16 hours of daylight, use them all. Planting day, before the next rains fall. Planting day, seeds in the ground. Now we wait. Oh, yeah. Red dirt road and morning light, coffee on the porch just right. Fields that need a farmer's hand. This is how I understand everything that I was made. Red dirt and rain, no accolade. Season comes and season goes. Red dirt farmers, everybody knows. You don't own the land you work, the land owns you, and that's the perk. A farming land picks who it keeps. Red dirt and rain, the farmer reaps. Red dirt and rain, that's all I need. Red dirt and rain, and the planted seed. Red dirt and rain, my grandfather knew. Red dirt and rain, my daddy too. Red dirt and rain, my daughter will. Red dirt and rain, working this hill long after I'm just a name on a stone. ground. Red dirt and rain, that's all I need. Red dirt and rain, and the planet seed. Red dirt and rain, my grandfather knew. Red dirt and rain, my daddy too. Red dirt and rain, my daughter will. Red dirt and rain, working this hill long after I'm just a name on a stone. Red dirt and rain, the farm carries on. Red dirt and rain, the farm carries on. Always will. Half mile off the county road and left at the gate. Red dirt road that tells you you're coming home late or early, or exactly when you're meant to arrive. Red dirt road is how a farm boy stays alive. In the memory of everything he is and was, red dirt road leads back to home because learned to drive on this road at 13 years. Drove it to my wedding through my happy tears. Drove it to the hospital when children came. Drove it back in silence when daddies went the same way. All of us will go on of these days. Red dirt road through all of life's long ways. Red dirt road, half mile to the house. Red dirt road, quiet as a mouse in the early morning when nobody's up yet. Red dirt road, the finest road I've met in all the miles I've driven since I left. Red dirt road is what I miss the most, bereft of home. Red dirt road, bring me back each time. Red dirt road, home is at the end of the line. Kids in the city now when they come home sometimes, I watch them turn from pavement to the red dirt lines, and something in their shoulders lets it go. The city in their spine begins to flow out through the red dirt dust behind their car. Red dirt road reminds them who they are. Fixed the ruts last spring with Earl's old blade. Red dirt road, the finest investment made in keeping what connects us to this place. The red dirt road is more than just a trace of gravel and the clay and old tire tracks. Red dirt road is where our family stacks up everything we are and always were. Red dirt road, home is her. Red dirt road, half mile to the house. Red dirt road, quiet as a mouse in the early morning when nobody's up yet. Red dirt road, the finest road I've met in all the miles I've driven since I left. Red dirt road is what I miss the most, bereft of home. Red dirt road, bring me back each time. Red dirt road, home is at the end of the line. Someday someone else will drive this road. Someday someone else will carry on the load of what it means to red dirt road, the finest thing I've owned. Red dirt road, half mile to the house. Red dirt road, quiet as a mouse in the early morning when nobody's up yet. What I miss the most, bereft of home. Red dirt road, bring me back each time. Red dirt road, home is at the end of the line. Red dirt road, half mile home, oh, always leads me back.
Her mother said, honey, think twice about this. A farmer's hands are rough and a farmer's kiss tastes like diesel and sweat and red clay ground. She said, mama, that's the finest thing I found. Her college roommates married men in suits. She married a man with dirt beneath his boots. First spring on the farm, she learned to drive the truck. First summer, learned that farming's mostly luck and stubbornness and prayer and getting back up from whatever knocked you off the track. First winter, learned the silence of a farm at January midnight, 20 below and cold. She made a farmer, and she'd do it again. She made a farmer through the loss and the win of every season that the land decides. She married a farmer, and she rides beside him through the drought and through the rain. She made a farmer, she'd do it all the same. There are women who married money and some who married fame. She married a farmer, and she's glad she came. 20 years of calendars marked by crops, 20 years of mornings that start before the shops have opened in the town 10 miles away. 20 years of children raised to say this land is something worth the working for. She married a farmer, and she knew the score. Last Tuesday he came in at 8 o'clock, sat down at the table with a kind of shock of tired on his face. She'd always known. She poured him coffee and she didn't phone anyone to scroll or say a word, just sat beside him. That was all he heard. She made a farmer, and she'd do it again. She made a farmer through the loss and the win of every season that the land decides. She married a farmer, and she rides beside him through the drought and through the rain. She made a farmer, she'd do it all the same. There are women who married money and some who married fame. She married a farmer, and she glad she came. Her mother came to visit in the fall, walked the fields and didn't say it all. What she'd said that first year about the choice, just held her daughter's hand and used her voice to say, I think I understand it now. She married a farmer, and she showed me how. She and she glad she came. She married a farmer, she'd do it again. Every single time. Yeah!
And the alarm goes off. Dog stretches out and gives a cough. Coffee maker's on a timer set. Best alarm clock I have ever met. Walk outside before the sun is up. Breathe the morning in my coffee cup. Cattle at the fence already there. Steam coming off them in the cold fall air. Feed them first before I feed myself. That's just farming, put your needs on shelf until the animals are settled right. Sunrise on the farm starts before the light. Sunrise on the farm beats everything. Sunrise on the farm, hear the roosters sing. Pink and gold across the eastern field. Sunrise on the farm is what I wield against every bad day this life can give. Sunrise on the farm is why I live. Out here where the mornings come up clean. Sunrise on the farm, best thing I've seen. Wife comes out at 6 with eggs and toast. She knows a sunrise breakfast hits the most important part of any farming day. Sets the tone for everything in play, from the maintenance to the market call. Sunrise on the farm before it all. City people sleep until they must. I feel that kind of sleeping was unjust to everything the morning has to give. The light that tells you you're alive. To live one more day is something worth the while. Sunrise on the farm, that's my lifestyle. Sunrise on the farm beats everything. Sunrise on the farm, hear the roosters sing. Pink and gold across the eastern field. Sunrise on the farm is what I wield against every bad day this life can give. Sunrise on the farm is why I live. Out here where the mornings come up clean. Sunrise on the farm, best thing I've seen. Don't need a vacation or a beach resort. Don't need the city and its loud retort of noise and hurry that they call a life. Sunrise on the farm, me and my wife. Sunrise on the farm beats everything. Sunrise on the farm, hear the roosters sing. Pink and gold across the eastern field. Sunrise on the farm is what I wield against every bad day this life can give. Sunrise on the farm is why I live. Out here where the mornings come up clean. Sunrise on the farm, best thing I've seen. Sunrise on the farm, coffee's hot. Woo! Another good day coming. Gerald from the bank arrived at 9 o'clock sharp, with his leather briefcase and his eyes calculating every acre, every building, every size. A dead-eyed man had since the drought of '02. Gerald from the bank had come for what was due. I met him at the door with coffee poured. He said, "Mr. Jackson, I'm afraid we can't afford to extend the loan another season through." I said, "Gerald, sit down and let me talk to you about what this land was doing when your bank was still a hole in somebody's future blank." The banker came to call on a Thursday in May. The banker came to call and had his say about the numbers and the interest and the line. The banker came to call on land that's mine. Since 1897, when my great-grandfather broke this ground with a mule and had his family's hope, the banker came to call, but Gerald heard a farmer talking and he took my word. I showed him every record of the years, every yield report through drought and through the tears of 1998 and '02. Said, "Gerald, I've come back every time, that's true, and every time I've paid you back what's owed. This land has never let my family go." Gerald sat there quiet for a while, then opened up his briefcase with a small half smile. Said, "Mr. Jackson, I'm gonna need one more thing from you before I walk out that door. Your signature on an extension of the note." I shook his hand and that was all she wrote. The banker came to call on a Thursday in May. The banker came to call and had his say about the numbers and the interest and the line. The banker came to call on land that's mine. Since 1897, when my great-grandfather broke this ground with a mule and had his family's hope, the banker came to call, but Gerald heard a farmer talking and he took my word. Gerald retired in 2014, clear, came to the farm and asked if I'd still be here. I said, "Gerald, I'll be here till I'm gone." He shook my hand and said, "Son, carry on." Turned out Gerald's grandfather had farmed 20 miles east and knew what kept a man armed, with nothing but the truth and the land. The banker came to call on a Thursday in May. The banker came to call and had his say about the numbers and the interest and the line. The banker came to call on land that's mine. Since 1897, when my great-grandfather broke this ground with a mule and had his family's hope, the banker came to call, but Gerald heard a farmer talking and he took my word. The banker came to call, Gerald heard a farmer, the land's still mine.